Good evening, everyone. We're so happy to have you here. What an amazing 2 days we had. Thank you, thank you, thank you, really, for everything you bring. So this is a culmination of our celebration, and it's very special also. So I'll pass it on to Dumi, that will start with the honors of giving out the trophies.
Kalistera. Who knows what that means? Kalistera. It means good evening in Greek. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And those watching this, good evening. On behalf of the ICF, One ICF, on behalf of the ICF executive team, on behalf of our GE board and our FO boards, on behalf of the coaching community globally, and on behalf of humanity that's looking up to coaching as the sacred service that we all need today. Welcome to this evening. After a few insightful sharing days of deep reflection, some recordings, some sharing of stories, we now arrive at a special moment in our gathering. Recognizing the exceptional achievements of our 2024 ICF Coaching Impact Award winners. So welcome, everyone.
You know, it's been entirely appropriate that for the last couple days we've been celebrating your individual successes. But more important, what we've been able to do is to pull together incredible stories, incredible recognition of coaching. The conversations, the stories, the interviews, the recordings earlier today to really capture something truly remarkable that we can share with the world. And most importantly, they are a testament to the transformational power of coaching. And we thank you for sharing those with us and sharing those with the world.
I have one small test. What is our current ICF vision? Anyone?
Coaching is integral to a thriving society, to transforming societies. We moved on from thriving to transforming.
Say that again, straight.
Coaching is integral to transforming societies.
Thank you, Vijay. Coaching is integral to transforming societies. And we have never been as transformational as we are in the world today. Our societies are in transition and are experiencing transformation. So we are already living up to that vision right now. These moments that we share, that we've shared the last few days with all of you here in Athens, Greece, your wisdom, your impact, your personal journeys have all been captured through wonderful documents and interviews, which will help tell your stories as our 2024 winners way beyond this great ancient city of Athens in Greece. What we have created together will serve as a lasting record of your achievements. Highlight reels of your achievements and of these meaningful exchanges will be shared far beyond this. And it's recorded in the history of coaching as something that you've been part of. So others will be inspired by the depth and breadth of all your contributions. So we congratulate you for this milestone for coaching, not just for individuals, that we have arrived at.
Are we ready for some trophies? All right, let's celebrate. As your names are called, please come forward to receive your trophy, and you'll each have time to acknowledge this incredible honor and also share your reflections. So we welcome you to do that, and we will get started right now. Doomy, with the first awards.
Thank you, Todd. So we begin with the ICF Coaching Impact Awards for professional coaches. And first up, for accomplished coach. No, let's see if we got it right. Oh, we're going to start with that. We'll start with distinguished coach, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You are not ready. We're going to start with our distinguished coach, and we have our coach in the room, in this space, Vijay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I usually don't do prepared speeches, but I wanted to say everything I wanted to say in a very short time. The Coaching Impact Distinguished Coach Award may seemingly be an award that honors and celebrates the contribution of an individual professional coach. But to me, this is an award that is all about the collective coaching force. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes an ecosystem to make a coach, a really good coach. As I receive this prestigious award, filled with joy and overwhelm, standing here today in Athens, Greece, with all of you, I am indebted and thank my collective force. My dearest family who's watching, my pillar and rock that has loved me and has had my back unconditionally in the coach and human being that I have become. To my coaching fraternity way back home in Bharat, India, for all we do together, for our vision and to make coaching out there. To my global coaching community and friends, for your friendship and making all the world our stage. And to my amazing clients, past and present, for your trust and faith in me and in coaching. I am because we are. And above all, the divine blessings and grace that have shown me the way. An award like this, in addition to celebration and honor, brings immense responsibility, hope, and a dynamically raising bar. I, however, feel ready and energized for what lies ahead. The difference we can all make together and to witness the impact of coaching. So, let's get to work, one conversation at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. And congratulations. Next up, our accomplished coach, Ken Eng.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, congratulations. Yeah, well done. Well done. Well done.
45 seconds.
No, 30. No, go ahead. 45.
Hey! Oh. All right. I didn't really prepare my speech at all. But taking this opportunity, number one, to thank my wife that is here to celebrate this very unique moment in my life. The first person that I actually want to thank is my mom. My mom passed away 2 years ago when I was serving as the president of ICF Malaysia. A lot of challenging time for me, and I think if he's here to see me receiving this, should be very proud of me. Yeah. So of course, the other hand is people that have supported me a lot in this journey. All my ICF Malaysia that has helped me a lot being the president. I have this vision to really bring greater collaboration in Asia Pac, but start off with ASEAN. As today I'm here, the team is working on a collaboration that we hope that it will continue, not just in ASEAN, but continue to go into Asia Pacific. For my clients that has been working with me, I have a lot of people who have great testimonial for me and helped me in this journey. I thank them. Not forgetting that my two boys, they always ask me, Dad, when I got voted as the president and said that, Dad, you are the president. I said, yeah, I don't know. I just found out too. And I think I have become an inspiration to my two boys, seeing that they also want to do great things in their life. One of my boy is named in the reason of saying that to give and to serve others. So I thank every single one of you here that has made this day a very memorable day for me, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, Ken. Hey, hey. It's different. It's better when he says it. Congratulations, Ken. And we are still on the ICF Impact Awards for professional coaches, and now we call upon the emerging coach, and this is Kaushik.
Yeah, so namaskar. It was on the July 30th, in the middle of the night, Stephanie came into my dreams. It was a long dream, as you can realize. And he said, hey, Kaushik, wake up, Athens is calling. I felt very surreal. And thank you so much for making that call. Today it is real. And I feel so grateful for this to happen. Moments of thanking. I thank ICF for enabling me this journey. I am a business and a sales guy converted into a coach. Used to get overwhelmed with psychologists all around. ICF pulled me out of the fear and said, you are the chosen one. So thank you, ICF. I want to really thank my family. Hopefully they are watching. My daughter has just landed in Athens. And thanks for bearing with me, because there were a lot of this dad is a coach conversation that used to happen at home, which I'm sure had created some of the ruckus. But then forbearance bears its fruit. So thank you so much for this. Thank to my parents, my dad and mom and my sister, who are up in the sky and shining bright today. You have moments of joy. I thank my mentor, Jaya Bhateja, MCC, for walking along the way and making this day happen for me. I thank my wonderful clients who trusted the coaching and confided in me to help them transform. So a big thank you for all of them. And all my members in the ICF Delhi NCR chapter, a big shout out for all of you. You have been a space, an extended family, and I learned and leaned upon whenever that was required. And I also would like to dedicate, taking a cue from what you have always been telling, to all the folks in this world who are not in the best of the states because of war and unrest. Your journey continues, and you're going to shine bright soon, and we coaches have a role to play. With this added responsibility, I embrace it wholeheartedly for my journey ahead. And as you mentioned, one conversation at a time, one life at a time. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday the world will join us, and the world, we will live as one. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, coach training programs, coaching educators are the lifeblood of the future of this profession. And it's such an honor now to recognize the 2024 Coaching Impact Awards in Coaching Education. And we will start with our distinguished coaching education providers. I will invite my dear colleagues from Erickson Coaching International to receive their honor. Please.
Thank you very much. Wow. Beautiful. It's all yours. Wow. Thank you.
Everyone look right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Want me to hold it?
Hold it. Sure. Come next to me. So, my heart is beating, and I feel a little bit of tearing coming up. I deeply want to thank the ICF for your wonderful 8 principles that we stand for so strongly at Erickson. And the years that we've worked together. Erickson has been around a long time with many, many people working hard in the coaching industry. We have 10,000 graduates a year, all of whom will be very interested in what we're doing. But mostly I want to thank the people who've helped create Erickson through the years, our partners, our amazing partners from Europe, all through Europe, many people who've worked and worked to create coaching in their countries, through Africa, now new partners shining bright, bringing the message of coaching into countries which it is such a great pleasure to visit. Finding human beings with their heart open, willing to shift the world through coaching, willing to make life renew itself through seeing the potential of our work in the eyes of everyone that they touch. And partners throughout the Middle East, shining bright, women partners, taking on the value of coaching and their new competencies. Throughout Central Asia, Georgia, India, the places that I love to visit filled with coaches who stand for the principles of changing the world one conversation at a time, deeply listening, deeply being with each other. And into Asia and into China. Oh, Chinese partners, Chinese friends, thank you so much for your hard work. I want to thank all the Erickson champions who worked so hard, and the Erickson leaders who've built this business again and again, and who've worked hard to link us all together. And I want to thank Louise for her work, for the people who've stood together in the Erickson offices worldwide, making a difference, one conversation at a time, transforming the world. We are together with all of you. We are together with the coaching world and with all the people who want and need what we have. The victims of the world, of the wars right now, the people who are reaching out for someone they can trust, someone who'll truly listen to their heart, to their purpose, and to their aims.
So with that in mind, I thank you all here for the privilege of representing Erickson and the work of coaching that we do. Thank you.
I know our time's up. May I say one little thing? Please. Yes. I think the only thing left for me to say is to acknowledge Marilyn. One of my favorite sayings is, the world needs dreamers and the world needs doers, but more than anything, the world needs dreamers who do. And this is one of those amazing people who has spent 45 years building up a coaching profession. So it's all yours. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for the absolutely incredible work that you do around the world. Thank you. All right, ICF Coaching Impact Award in Coaching Education, Distinguished Coach Educator. Priya, come forward.
I stand here with great pride and deep humility for the honor that ICF has conferred. Since July 30th, I've been walking around with a smile on my face and have not been able to tell anyone till it was announced. So thank you so much for the honor. I leave here with deep validation for the 11 years of work that I have done, and with a great sense of belonging to the collective, which we witnessed the last 2 days. I believe that we should never forget the path that we traveled. And I want to spend a minute I don't have a minute, I know, it's just 45 seconds. A few seconds to thank the people who made me who I am and enabled this journey for me. Deep gratitude to Ram Ramanathan from Kocharya, who has facilitated my journey into coaching and coach education. Deep gratitude to my husband and partner, Ramesh, who's also a coach, because we do this work together. To my son, daughter, and daughter-in-law, because they've been my cheerleaders. To my parents, who made me dream, who made me want to scale heights, make them proud, and I'm hoping that today they will be proud. I know they will be proud. I want to also thank all those people I have been able to touch in these 11 years, and also those people who have touched my lives. A big thanks to every one of them. Yeah. I go back with renewed energy to my vision, which my vision is twofold. One, to bring coaching to the world by creating, educating, making more competent coaches go out there and touch lives, and to bring the world to coaching by creating awareness and letting the world know the power and impact of coaching. The world needs us more than ever before. I want to thank ICF once again for this honor, and now I can give the reason why I've been smiling the last few months. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now it's our pleasure to recognize our emerging coach educator, our dear friend Sherry Ann. Please come forward.
So I don't have anything prepared, so I'm going to speak straight from the heart for 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And just let it come. And I am over the moon excited to be here and touched that the ICF has recognized Cancer Journey Coaching. We're on the map. And I'm really excited of what that means going forward, because there are so many individuals who are traveling their journey alone and really need someone to link arms with them and scoop them up. And to do that, I want to thank my family, who has been my steady rock. I know you're going to think this sounds really weird, but I want to thank cancer, because if it did not show up in my life, I wouldn't have had this mission to make a difference this way and to make lives, so many, better than they think that it can be. I thank my husband, who's been my rock, my daughter, who now runs the back office, and I can't believe that that's like a dream come true, that somebody that I birthed wants to do what I do. I'm a new grandma, and so before I came, I had my new granddaughter. Oh my God, I can't even remember. Riley on my lap, and I was teaching her to coach. I'm like planting the seeds now for that future generation that's going to take over after us, and everybody that you touch and everything that you do. Thank you, ICF, for allowing me to do this and to recognize us. And thank you all.
Now, for the ICF Coaching Impact Awards for organizations. Distinguished organization, the University of Texas, MD Anderson Cancer Center. Mickey, come celebrate with us. One more round of applause, please. Let's do it.
Congratulations. Thank you. So this is for you, and this is for me as a normal coach.
That's great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So it has been an absolute pleasure and honor, and we are so excited to have been recognized as a distinguished organization. At MD Anderson, what it really shows to us is a recognition for our unwavering commitment and resources that we have put in, because we truly believe that you can empower leaders through coaching. And it is through coaching that we were able to see our leaders grow, develop, and reach their fullest potential. But for that to happen, there's lots of people that I have to thank. So one of them is my boss, Courtney Holliday, who wasn't here to join us today, who recognized that vision that I had for creating this coaching culture and allowed me to just do it. Also, our CEO, Dr. Peter Pisters, who talked about having a coach, and his vulnerability in sharing that has allowed almost everyone within our organization to sign up for coaching themselves. And of course, our Chief Human Resources Officer, Senior Vice President, Shibu Varghese, who allowed us to expand the coaching program and bring on Coach Rice, which is our own ICF-approved education program. As a result, we have over 200 internal coaches within the institution, which has allowed us to have this sustainable coaching culture within MD Anderson. So many more people to thank that I know I will not remember. But thank you all. This is such an honor for us, and we can't wait to continue and move forward and wow the socks off of you yet again with a new program and then more. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mickey. Moving on. Still on organizations. Emerging organization with representatives of Eon Vietnam, Helen, and Tu, and Marcia. Congratulations, congratulations. Yeah. Right. Together.
Good evening. I'm standing here to represent my organization to receive this recognition. This is the support. I especially thank to the support from the leaders who support us for a very long journey, and I'm also grateful for all the support of the leaders who integrated coaching to their daily works, and I also thank you to all the colleagues who embrace the coaching, and especially I would like to thank you and acknowledge all the hard work of the team who go through all the challenges, the up and down, to make it spread to the whole organizations. Yeah, and we are expanding through the country, so we will continue to make the coaching culture spread to all the business units nationwide, and we also would like to make this culture become the thing that we would like to say to the whole country, to all the employees, that we care about their roles, and we would like to share this to all the community, the society. Thank you, and I also thank you ICF to make this award is like the next step for the journey for us, and also thank you to Marcia and Dr. Peter to support us and guide us along the journey. Thank you.
I just have one thing to add. There's so many people that come to me and say, oh, that sounds great, and we'll do it someday, but right now we're busy. But what they did was, wow, that sounds great. Let's start today.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm so proud of them and the work that they're doing, and they will continue to do, I know, for years to come. Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah. Two. Nothing? Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Steph. Yeah.
Okay, you didn't get rid of me yet. And I'm going to talk about the newest category of the awards, not because it's my favorite, because they're all my favorite. I think this program is wonderful. So let's go to the newest kid on the block, no? That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So last but not least, we have Coaching Impact Awards, Social Impact. We had many nominations, and the team of evaluators decided to give Distinguished Coaching Catalyst to both winners. So you're both Distinguished Coaching Catalysts for the social impact. And I'll start by either one.
Yeah.
So it's not in any order. So Fundación Comunidad y Servicio, please come and receive your trophy.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here I am with my notes again. So, this is a big honor to be here with you this night and to be representing all the people behind the work we are doing now and have done since the beginning of the foundation in 2018. I also want to thank all those who helped in the forming of the foundation. From even as far back as 2008. It would not be possible to do all that we have without many people giving their time and their skills in countless moments. It was these acts of kindness, generosity, and love that create Comunidad y Servicio Newfield Network Foundation. And their impact through coaching has been truly transformative. This job is possible because there are like 700 volunteers coaches. And we are touching more than 1,000 lives every year. So this award inspired us to continue with our mission to build a better world, more, more fair and more equitable world. Thank you.
If you want to say something in Spanish, feel free to say it now.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, they allowed me to say something in Spanish. Quiero agradecer de verdad todo lo que Fundación Comunidad y Servicio ha sido posible en este tiempo, a todos los voluntarios. Nosotros estamos en más de 8 países y estamos llegando a comunidades vulnerables que no pueden acceder hoy al coaching por situaciones económicas. Entonces este premio es realmente importante para nosotros. El hecho de que ICF muestra al mundo lo que estamos haciendo es muy importante para nosotros. Gracias.
And now, our next distinguished coaching catalyst for the category of social impact, Refugee Jumpstart Coaching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. First, I want to thank ICF for, after all these years, coming up with this new inaugural award for social impact. The world, if you haven't noticed, is quite troubled these days. And to recognize and create a category for social impact is, I think, timely, and we're beyond thrilled that we got this award. And evidently, it was pretty competitive. We've only been in business for 3 years. So this is, and only our own nonprofit since January. So it's really kind of a gift, because what we really wanted to do is show that coaching I'm a leadership coach, so to move that and transfer that over to the refugee situation, and prove that people from different cultures and different languages and different locations and all over the world can benefit from coaching, and to be able to have a research project that proves that is just a thrill. So I want to thank, probably above all, Hussein, because me, this little white Jewish girl from Los Angeles, to try to impact refugees worldwide, it never would have happened. So to have a partner like Hussein, who totally gets the refugee world, and I think, and partnering the way we have, and I always say that sometimes refugees are kind of, the Syrians stick together and the Afghans stick together and the Congolese stick together, and he's probably one of the most inclusive people I know, that it doesn't matter, Congolese, whatever it is, he understands that mentality and working and appreciating coaching and how it can help, and so he's been my mentor in this whole thing, so I think it's really an opportunity for us to scale up, and we've been just dying to be able to announce this. We got our marketing folks, in Rwanda and Kenya, and wherever they're located right now, to hit the ground running, and in Greece. In 36 hours. And how many? Yeah, she's still reminding us we can't spill the beans yet. I get it. Yeah. But so it's a thrill. So thank you all. You want to say a few words?
Yeah. Thank you, Bob. I'm not prepared at all. I'm going to improvise. I think it's like, improvising is always, coming from the heart directly to all of you. First of all, I want to thank ICF, all of you, for this award. And, it's wonderful. It's like a dream come true for us as an organization. And also, I want to thank all of you. It was such an honor to speak with you and to learn from you since yesterday until today. And
I'm not sure I understood that.
This is like, from my AI stuff. Oh my God. Who was saying it's like AI is so scary? I'm telling you, it's so scary. She's not sure. And also, it's like I want to thank our pro bono coaches all over the world who, mainly B, who nominated us, and also Abs, Sarah, plenty of names. And our clients, our refugee clients, and also my mother, who believed in me, who stood up next to me during my journey from Syria to Turkey to Greece to the Netherlands. But the biggest thanks will go to Beth, who introduced me to the coaching. Yeah. And I was just like struggling to help my peer refugees at the beginning, trying to find some solutions. It was like, thinking, ideation, right? My strength? Yes, ideation. But then it's like she introduced me to this word, and I was like, wow, that's what we need. So thank you all. Thank you for saving our lives. Indeed, it's not about food, blanket, and water. It's about helping us, guiding us, and figuring out how you can move with us in this journey. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. A round of applause for all our winners. Thank you. Yay! Louder. Yeah. Each of you embodies the best of our profession, coaching, in all its facets. And you embody the values and the vision of ICF. So congratulations for what you continue to do. It's not the end of it. This is the beginning. Now, this is your benchmark now from here to the next level. So thank you for doing this and for being here. So, this really embodies the one ICF vision, and coaches, coach educators, promoters, pioneers, educators, people that have led this profession for years and continue to be here and continue to dream, Marcia, and change makers and humanity itself and a troubled world as we see that needs transformational leaders. And you are those leaders. So thank you for doing what you do. So thank you for your leadership, every single one of you, and for every coach watching this, every client watching this. Thank you for what you do, for embracing coaching, this sacred profession that humanity needs more now than ever before. We need to see each other. We need to feel each other. We need to connect with each other genuinely, authentically. My invitation to each and every one of you is, from here on, when you meet someone, greet them consciously, intentionally, and mindfully. And say hello and mean it, and seek to connect. Because that's what humanity needs more of now. And what I've seen these last few days here with you is exactly that. Genuine connection, friendships made for life, in person, and may they continue virtually and beyond that. So, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition, and long may you continue to impact our world with your brilliance. Now, let's celebrate your impact. But before that, we've one more thing. Todd.
You know, this morning I said I was honored to be with you, to be sitting around the table with you. And it's so much more than that. I'm truly humbled to be in your presence, to be with you, and to witness the incredible transformational work that each and every one of you do. And I want to give a special shout out to our dear Stephanie, who has put together a fabulous program. This was Stephanie's vision. This was her passion.
Yes.
This is her mission in life. And you have done a fabulous, fabulous job as always.
Thank you.
To Stephanie.
Steph, speech.
I'm ready, George. Hello.
45 seconds.
45 seconds, I know. And food is waiting for us, so that's even shorter. I love how this came true. I have a wonderful partner there, Justin, also with all the brainstorming, and just this is beyond our dreams, I think, what we achieved these 2 days. So thank you for opening up your hearts, sharing your wisdom, sharing your experiences, and sharing this with the world, because that's what we're going to do. That was our dream, and really we could not believe that it was happening. So I'm just thrilled to have you here, and I just want to, I'm also honored, I'm humbled by all of you, and a super, super congratulations. Thank you. Keep doing all of this. Let's keep impacting the world through coaching. Yes. I think there's so much to do there. Thank you.